Justin, you are competing in 2 events today. Talk about 4x1, 4x2.
This year has been a little different for me. Last couple of, especially Penn Relays, you guys see me come out and lay some hot times and hot legs down the track. This season, it's more of a build-up. Get ready for Olympic trials, get ready for Olympics. So I think we came out, we still was competitive, and I felt good about what I went out there and did.
Okay. And Jet anchoring the 4x1 for the women at Penn Relays.
It's always fun to come to Penn. Today, I really just wanted to have fun. That was one of the things we talked with the girls, and we just said, let's just have fun. Let's just go and enjoy ourselves. The relay is always a fun time for us to get, the USA gelling and the camaraderie and the trust. So this meet is always a fun meet. Yes, it's a meet where it's Jamaica and it's USA and we're battling, but at the end of the day, it's also fun, and it gives us a chance to have fun and enjoy each other, because at the end of the day, we all race each other in individual races. So it's always good to get that team spirit going. I love coming to Philly. I love being at Penn Relays. At the end of the day, I just love putting on the red, white, and blue. That's why I do it. That's why I come, is because I get to represent the United States of America.
And Jeremy is certainly a different group of guys. You've collaborated with quite a few over the years. Just tell us about this group and about your race.
Well, I was just blessed to be able to put this uniform on again and come out here and have fun. Like you said, it's a whole different team for me now with a bunch of young kids coming up. Just happy I was able to run well and give them some experience and let them know that all they need to do is run their race and have fun, and just to get to stick around. And I'm excited about this year and moving forward.
Okay, and with that, we'll open it up.
Justin, Sanya made a very poignant statement, and you clapped on that, and I thought it was very powerful. Can you expand on that?
At the end of the day, I'm just tired of hearing people give shots at Team USA who have been a part of Team USA and have left legacies and have been, Leroy has been a part of a world record team and American record team, but has yet to reach out to any of the individual athletes that I know of and say, hey, this is what you guys need to do, or just give us some kind of camaraderie or leadership, to describe us or put us in the same boat as high schoolers. It's insulting, because he knows what the hard work is that we put out here, and he knows that we are Team USA when it's time to be Team USA and put the uniform on, but we are competitors. I compete against Mike Rogers almost every track meet. I compete against Isaiah Young. I compete against Tyson Gay. But at that moment, we have to come together as brothers in arms and work together and make sure we have a cohesive unit to get her on the track. So to say that, we train every day like high schoolers is insulting. And for him, I would extend the invitation for him to come out and show us some relay tips and help us get back on board if he feels that we're not.
Okay, over here.
You heard the crowd going nuts when it was you and Kellyanne down the stretch. What was it like for you? And it was fun, but obviously fun to win too. What was that all like?
Being in that corner is always great energy. A lot of those fans have tickets for years. Every year they're here. And after the race, every year I go back and I say hi and I take pictures, because I appreciate the fans. I appreciate people that are dedicated to come out here and watch us compete. I appreciate those diehard fans that love us. And it always feels good to hear the crowd and have the energy. It's no secret, I've been hurt for 2 years. And I needed this meet. Just to show me where I am, just to push me forward and make sure I stay motivated. It's going to be a long season, and Olympic trials is not until July. So this kind of just showed me where I am and what I need to go back to the house and work on. But it always feels good to have teammates that just believe in me. Even though I've been hurt for 2 years, they believed in me to bring the stick home, and that's what matters. When you have people that believe in you. When I got the stick, the only thing I was thinking was, I can't let these women down. The same thing I was thinking in when I was thinking in London, was I can't let these women down. And every time I get that stick in my hand, I don't think about myself. I think about the other 3 women that just ran before me, and they're looking at me like, all right, Jet.
I wouldn't say I'm leveling off. You know, it was just my first 2 races of the season. But, you know, it's a long season, like Carmelita said, and, you know, I'm just preparing myself for USA's right now. That's my main goal is to get my time down to where I want to be at, execute my race. I got a lot of work to do in the Bahamas. I got out decent, but I let Karani and Tony get away from me down the backstretch, but I had a great finish. So I run next weekend in Japan, so I'm looking at getting out a little harder and being more consistent around the first 200. But like I said, it's a long season, so I wouldn't say I'm leveling off right now. I plan on running 44s this year. Just being injured for 4 straight years put me back a little bit, but ended well last year, and I started off where I left off, so I'm happy about where things are going right now.
Sure, right there, and then you next.
Justin, obviously, as they said, it is a long season. How do you plan to like time that just so you can reach your peak for trials?
For me, you know, if you're gonna parallel my last season to this season coming up, you know, I came out the gate swinging. Trying to set a statement and show the world I can run fast when needs to be. And this year, I want to be able to run fast when it matters the most, which is Olympic trials and going into the Olympics. So knock on wood, I'll make the team and get out there and do what I need to do. You know, this year is just about having poise, you know, and setting yourself up and having patience to strike at the right moment. It's a special year, and this year only comes around every 4 years, so you got to make the most of it, and especially, like you said, you know, we are the experience. So us being the experience, we have to know when to do what we need to do and do it well.
You, and then Jakob.
Are there any concerns that are being discussed among the members of the team in going to Rio as it pertains to the virus? In going on the Zika virus, are there any real concerns being discussed about who's participating, who might not be participating, who are afraid, or any real concerns that would possibly impact the team going?
Well, as I know of right now, USOC and the USATF is doing everything to make sure everything's okay for the USA team. That's what I do know. No one has said anything about us not participating. As I know, you make that team, you're pretty much participating. So we haven't had any type of meetings as a team to say what's the next move or who's not going to do what. So we haven't had that. Has anybody talked to you guys about that?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I've been watching the studies on the spreading of the Zika virus, you know, almost daily or weekly. And unfortunately, I live in Florida, and these guys live in California and Texas. So they talking about by June, you know, Florida's going to be just like South America. So regardless, I guess I'll be living in it and thriving in it. So I'm going to be okay. I'm gonna work to get to Rio, and regardless of the situation, let the chips fall where they may. But I got to make sure that my Olympic dream happens.
I'll give you, yeah, go ahead. And then we're going to shift gears a little bit. Go ahead.
Justin, how are you going to approach this year based on your last year's experience? You had a little bit tough year last year, and how are you going to combat that?
You know, for me, just stay focused on my race, execute, you know, my technique going down the track, regardless of whoever's in the race and what time of the season is. My coach always said, you know, if you go out there and execute what you're supposed to do, you'll do big things. So that's what I'm gonna do once I get to my first international race, which is in Japan. I opened up in Bahamas, I guess international too. But my big race is gonna be Japan, and then two races in China. And then from there, you know, I'll settle down and get ready for Prefontaine.
And to switch gears a little bit, you may have noticed we have a new guest at the table, Sanya Richards-Ross. You've mentioned that this will be your last season competing, and naming it the final lap today. How special was it to run that final lap here at Penn?
Oh man, it was amazing. Today made me reflect on how blessed I've been to always run with 3 amazing girls. Today they worked really well and gave me an amazing lead, and I felt like I was just kind of running a victory lap around the track, and the crowd was amazing, and it was just a little bit emotional for me to stand on the track. I walked up and down a few times to just really take in the moment, but it's just been a blessing to compete with Team USA and all of my teammates, whether it's the 4x4 or the 4x1 or 4x2. The love, the energy, the camaraderie, it's just really special, and I'm definitely going to miss that.
and we'll continue with some questions from.
For Sanya, I know obviously Justin touched on this, but in light of what you were saying yesterday with your plans and plan to do when you retire, I mean, have you had the Zika virus more in your mind? I don't mean to be jealous.
No, I know.
Based on what you were saying.
You're talking about my baby plans?
Yeah.
You're trying to get all the ideas?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think for all of us, there is that a bit of the unknown, and it is a little bit scary. And of course, I do want to have a baby in the near future. So yeah, for me, I have been paying close attention to it. But like Carmelita said, I know that the USOC and USATF are going to ensure that we are safe, and if there are any concerns, they'll let us know. So for right now, I'm just trying to take care of the things that I have in my control, which is training hard, trying to stay healthy, and compete to the best of my ability. So God willing, I make the team to Rio. I'll have to decide then based on the information I have, but right now it's just about enjoying the moment and being best prepared for the trials.
And you like to talk about the memory you had on the accolade. I mean, Florida, Texas. Now, this is your final life.
Yeah.
How did it give you must the emotion? 'Cause
Yeah.
for me, it felt pretty good just seeing
Yeah.
you going around the track. for the
Thank
last
you.
time on
Thank
Penn
you.
Relays.
Thank
I
you.
may not see this again.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people here saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's give us a little bit of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just been amazing, and I guess I'm just a runner, and to see the impact that my career has had on a lot of young people, it means a lot to me. A lot of young girls came up to me today and asked me not to retire, so it means a lot. But you know, it's just, like I said, it's special. It's hard to put it into words. I don't really want to get emotional because every race is going to be my final lap, so can't cry. But
We got about 10 more.
exactly. No, but the Penn Relays is special, you know, because I have been coming here for a long time, and even in college when we used to run the 4x1, 4x2, and 4x4, and you know, we stepped on the track so many times, and then today, you know, just even hearing what Justin said yesterday and the love from my teammates and from everyone, it's just really overwhelming because at the end of the day, I'm just out here doing what I love to do and trying to be the best that I can be. So yeah, it's very, very special, and I thank all of you guys, all of the media, for your support throughout the years and your love, and you know, not being too rough on me when I faltered, and also encouraging me when I was down. So yeah, it's just been very special, and I'm very, very, very appreciative. Thank you.
Okay, and with that, I think we'll close this press conference. If you have any requests